help, I just want to be sure that we are at the right place. Did we discuss using help when you are working with Microsoft at all? Microsoft Excel.
No, sir.
We haven't yet. Okay. So one of the things I want you to do is, obviously, even as we discussed, when you are doing your self-study session, the very, very cool thing that Microsoft Excel allows us to do is, if I open up a blank brand new workbook, okay, and I'm going to give you a little quick class assignment to do now. Okay, if I just open up a brand new workbook, create blank, like I've done, please confirm with me that you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Lovely.
Yes, sir.
Good. Rowan, can you see my screen? I've only heard 2 yeses.
Yes, sir.
Lovely. Okay, so we are together and we are following. So what I want to do very quickly now is, I'm just going to quickly demonstrate. It's explained in the textbook, but I also want to do a visual demonstration, and I'm going to ask you to do some quick class exercise as well. If I open up my Microsoft Excel, last week we were looking at the ribbon and how you can minimize the ribbon, and you can customize the quick access toolbar. Those were some of the things that we were looking at. And today what I want us to very quickly see is, in my version of Excel, there is a little question mark, which if I click on, which is at the top right, I'm going to clicking on it now. That question mark opens up a dialog box. Can you see this dialog box which says Excel help and how to?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So for example, I'm just going to do this as an example, and I'm going to give you a short exercise to do now. If I don't know how to do something, for example, I don't know how to create a chart, I can use the offline help and create on where it says charts. And I can click on where it says create charts, and then I can display the information that the computer already has to help me know how to, for example, create a chart. We will do this at a later stage. We will learn how to create charts at a later stage, but I'm just doing this as an example, okay? And if there is something you're trying to do in Excel and you're not so sure how to do it, you can actually ask the computer, because it's got this help feature, which can allow you to learn how to do certain things. Is that okay so far?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Yep.
We did charts and graphs last year, sir.
You did charts and graphs last year. Not a problem.
Yes,
We are obviously, because we are using, did you do a bit of work with Microsoft Excel last year?
yes, sir.
Okay, it's not a problem. Is that Rowan who's speaking?
Yes, sir.
Right, Rowan, what I would like to explain that we will be doing is, in some cases, because we are developing new concepts, we may revisit some things that you've done before. I'll be posting more material. We are going to come to inserting charts again. And what we might find is some of the things may be the same, or you may be asked to do a few different and new things. But if you've done a topic before, that's very, very helpful, because it means some of the exercises will be quite easy for you to do. Did you do how to use help last year as well?
No, sir.
Okay, so definitely some things will be new and some things will be revision what you've done before. Can I ask you, I want to give you a quick exercise to do now. So what I would like to do is, I'm going to post my number. I don't mind who does this. This is my WhatsApp number. Do you all have phones, and are you all on WhatsApp?
So I use my mom's WhatsApp, but yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have access to it now or not?
Your number, sir?
Yes, I've just access to your mom's WhatsApp. Do you have access to it during this lesson?
No, sir, but I can ask you for it now, sir.
Right, because what I would like you to do is I want you to launch Microsoft Excel, and I want you to open up Microsoft Help, and I want you to display the help feature like I've done on how to create charts. Why I'm asking this is I just want to be sure that you've got the right software application, and I want to see that the little demonstration I've done, you've understood it. So I've put my number into the chat section, and I'd like us to create a Form 1 ICT group. I don't know who can do that for us, and then add everyone's number so that we have a small WhatsApp group, so that when I give you class exercises, I can have a look and see what you're doing, so that I can be sure that what I've demonstrated, you've understood and are able to do it.
Yes, sir, but I think my software is quite old, sir.
Okay. Again, it helps me just to see. This is one of the things that helps me. So I want you to attempt, do what you can, and then it also helps me to see what you are using, what you are doing. You're free to inbox me, or I would prefer it if we just post into the group WhatsApp. I don't have a problem with a software, with an older software version. It's okay. It also helps me to see what you are using as well. So I would like to give you a quick 3-minute class exercise to open up whatever version of Microsoft you're using. And I would like you to use the help feature to display help on creating a chart, just like I've done, so that I can also see that you've managed to follow the little demonstration I've done. And I can also see what's on your screen, and then we will move on. Let's quickly go to the back to the resource that we are using. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. Right. So for getting help, the textbook I've given you also shows the same steps that I've walked through with you, and the steps of how to get the help is also explained exactly like I've shown you. It's just written. So I'll ask you just to read through this. You can feel free to make some brief notes. I encouraged you in our last lesson to say it's good to have a little exercise book or notebook where you can make some brief notes. We don't need to do a lot of notes. And there is an assignment that I've posted, which is focusing mainly on getting help, which is exactly what I've just covered with you now. Okay. I will often want to, when I see you, focus on the assignment that you need to do, but obviously there are a couple of other things that I'll want you to revise and learn as well. Okay. So for the getting help part, also asking you to send me this short WhatsApp little clip helps me to also see that you are following, it's making sense for you, and we are in the right direction. Okay. However, we don't only want to cover the issue of using help only today. There is also, okay, here there is this little resource that's talking about using spreadsheets and getting help. As the same resource which was in the textbook. I just made it available there so that it's easier for you to follow. We've already discussed getting help and using the help feature. In addition to that, I want to quickly touch on creating and opening a workbook, but I'm going to pause and ask if there is anyone who still needs help with the getting help part.
So are we going to take a photo, or are we going to send it to you from where we did it, sir?
You can take a photo for this week's assignment. You can hand in a photo, no problem. A screenshot is fine. Okay, so for your assignment, just like you've been posting your little screenshots to me, for your assignment, you are going to be covering the same sort of exercise, okay? At the end of there's the getting help review exercise. And what the exercise is asking you to do is asking you to get help from your computer and asking you to search for help on a specific topic. In this case, it's conditional formatting. And then it's asking you to display Excel help from office.com. If you have any problem with following those steps or instructions, feel free, because it depends sometimes on the version of Microsoft you're using. So for instance, if I go to this help feature and I go there and open up the help dialog box, I'm offline here, which means that I'm not getting help from the internet. But if I click at the bottom of my help dialog box, I hope you can see this. I can say show content from office.com. Okay. And then what that will do is if I'm connected to the internet, the computer will take me to office.com. And I can now, as you can see at the bottom right hand of my computer, it's giving me the option to upgrade to Office 365, and then I can get help from office.com. Okay. Does that help? But when you hand in your assignment, you are handing in a screenshot is okay.
So I don't understand what we have to do for the in-class assignments. So it said that it didn't say any words, so it was just pictures of squares.
Which assignment, sorry, are you referring to?
Get help assignments, sir.
Okay, I'm going to click on the get help assignment now. And this help assignment, it's a document, it's a Word document. Okay. And I'm opening the Word document. And the get help assignment is these things here. It's the same assignment which is in the textbook. So I don't know if it's a problem with whatever you are using to open the document, but can you see these questions which I'm sharing on my screen? It's the same assignment which is at the end of the section creating and opening workbooks, which is what we are doing in week 2. Does that help? So if you were to open this PDF, the lesson 1 on getting help, the questions at the end of that PDF document, it's the same questions. Does that help, Rowan?
Yes, thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, again, the reason I'm creating a WhatsApp group and would like us to have that little WhatsApp group with all of us in there is there might be little things like that. When you're trying to work on an assignment, you're not sure what needs to be done. I can always help you so that you are aware of what you need to do, because the assignments are not difficult, but if you are trying to open a document, you're having a problem, I'm obviously available to help you with that. Okay. So for the homework assignment, are there any issues? Because that's the main thing I would want you to be able to do at the end of this week. If there are no more issues, I would like us to look at creating and opening workbooks. It's a short video clip which helps us to add a little bit more flavor to what we've done today. Main thing was looking at getting help, but I would want you to learn a bit of how you can create and open workbooks as well. It's a short video clip, which I wanted us just to look at together, and then we can discuss. Are there any more issues regarding the assignment? I've also gone through and demonstrated what you are supposed to do. Again, I'm still available on WhatsApp if there is anyone who's still unsure about anything. Can I move on and show this video clip? Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Excellent. So let's have a quick watch of this video clip. I think it's literally 2 minutes long, and it just helps us to have a better understanding of Microsoft Excel and helps us to have a better picture of what's going on. So I'm just going to mute myself and then I'm going to play. I think it's just 2 minutes long.